Okay, hi there, Gemini Sun. This is your mid to end of March love check-in for my Gemini collective. I apologize, I have been traveling and quite a bit away from my time zone. So, yeah, I think that schedule's a little bit off, but hopefully this message will resonate with you when you find it. All right, so Gemini, my Gemini Sun, I am doing moon readings separately. Let me know what is going on with my Gemini Sun at this time. All right, you guys have a lot of options. Maybe you're a little bit confused. You got the Seven of Cups. I see the Two of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So again, my guess is maybe you're in the dating scene, lots of options. Another Seven of Pentacles. All right, what else, Spirit? Clarify, please. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles for my Gemini Sun signs. What's going on? Oh, these came in the cross. The Hanged Man and the Three of Cups. Oh, guys, there's a lot of confusion in your energies here. We have the moon at the back of the deck. What is happening? You're having a challenge seeing your love life from a different perspective, but you're trying to. I do get the sense that there's a third party situation in here. Triangulation is something that you've been either challenged by, sorry about the lighting, or dealing with, and it's led to a whole lot of chaos and confusion. All right, so the Geminis that I am tuning into have a lot going on, but they're not seeing things clearly. Now, I'd like to go in a little bit deeper because that was very also confusing for me. As an Aries, right? I'm like, what? What does that even mean? All right, so Gemini, if there's one specific person on your mind, what are your feelings towards them at this time? Three of Wands, okay. Eight of Wands at the back of the deck, yeah. You were looking for some sort of action, communication. Oh boy. You guys, we have some duplicates here. So something ended between you guys. You guys had a relationship, all right? Something that was possibly leading to something serious, right? Whether it's living together, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married. This was a relationship that really had staying power, but came with the Four of Wands, but it came to an ending. The World card. So the cycle ended. And, you know, we have multiple sevens, multiple threes. That points to a lot of options and confusion, energies, different energies mixing up with the actual primary relationship, and it led to a lot of chaos and confusion, maybe even deception, guys. I don't know where the deception lies, but you are feeling like you have no idea what's going on with your person. You do see them as the Empress, someone who is deserving of all the riches that a loving partnership can provide, but it does seem as though there was someone else that came into the mix. All right, so Spirit. All right, let's clarify a little bit, because not all of you will resonate with triangulations and third parties. I sincerely hope not, at least. So Spirit, what is truly going on between Gemini and their person? If there are other people involved, we will see it come up, but let's see. We're in pause. So the Hangman is indicating that this is a time of pausing and reflecting, trying to figure things out, seeing things from their side. You're holding on to that person. Perhaps you have been building something long-lasting with them, but very slowly, right? And that's something that you're holding on to with the Knight and the Four of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, though, you are juggling things right now. Perhaps multiple people. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready to offer some sort of small gesture. Page of Pentacles is like indicative of maybe even a small gift to try to open up the lines of communication, because I see behind that is the Four of Swords, indicating that there was a period of silence between you. Maybe you guys had a falling out. I don't see a whole lot of conflict. I just see confusion here, right? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles and the Moon as I split the deck. Yes, so, okay, so how about this? Let's see how the person on your mind truly feels about you, shall we, Gemini? The High Priestess, okay. There's that silence again. They've already gone within with the Judgment card. Similar to how you feel about them, guys. That is so interesting. So they also know that there was something that they were working on with you that was worthy of their energy and their time. But honestly, I feel like a lot of the motion has come to a halt. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, they do feel deeply for you, but they are not telling you about it. The High Priestess, a card of silence, a card of someone who has chosen instead to go within and work on themselves, the Judgment. And why? I think that one of you, ooh, there was heartbreak here. All right, so that's what's going on. So they saw you as their ultimate emotional fulfillment, Ten of Cups. They also felt really left out in the cold from that. Don't know exactly what transpired, but there is a broken heart here. Three of Swords. So they are trying to move beyond that. They have chosen to work on themselves instead of communicating with you at this time. Perhaps this is them juggling their feelings for you with the reality of the situation, that you are merely apart at this time, and maybe you guys were not good for each other in their minds, at least. So that's the past. I really want to know, Geminis, what's the new love in your lives? Excuse me. What's going on there? The Hermit. Okay. This is either saying there's a Virgo, or again, that Spirit saying there is no one new. Gemini's focused on someone old. Interesting. Tell me more, Spirit, with the Hermit card. Seven of Swords. Oh, you guys, what is happening? It's deception. This is the card of deception. This is a card of betrayal. This is the card of silence, ghosting. Either you are dealing with someone who has Virgo highly aspected in their chart, or and they are ghosting you, or which I can see, or this is a period in which you are being asked by Spirit to look within at some own potential sabotaging because it's a Seven of Swords, right? Tendencies that you may have. Or third option, guys, there is someone who you feel that there is an element of, oh, excuse me, hold on. So that was really wild. I just that doesn't usually happen. I feel like there's a little bit of a blocked throat chakra that you may have. I do not see new love yet, is what I want to say here, but what I do think will happen, or is happening for some of you at least, is if you are not dealing with a Virgo, and this is reflective of that situation, this is about you trying to go within right now to try to figure out what goes wrong. You know, why do things go wrong for you? Maybe you feel like, you know, something always happens that pushes the people that you love away, and you feel a little bit alone. But here's the thing. There is good news, guys, because there is the Page of Cups here. Your heart is very childlike and sweet, and you do want to offer your love to somebody, and that somebody wants that too. So that somebody is on their way, but you do need to work through a lot of this. I think there's a lot of inner resistance, inner inner resistance to going within. Okay, let's clarify, Spirit, because that, I asked about new love, and you gave me a whole lot of Gemini go within. So, Spirit, can you share with me what Gemini needs to go within about? This could be related to your childhood as well, guys. Repeat cards. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. It's what I just said. That's very interesting. So something about love itself, Two of Cups, is actually what's eluding you at this time. Those of you who are actually resonating with this, right? You don't know how to get away from the conflicts, the natural conflicts that arise in any relationship, romantic or other, right? This is truly about you, when you go inside, how you really feel about love. What it is that you're looking for. Page of Cups. What you want is a life without conflict. Six of Swords. Without tension. With peace. With tranquility. You want to sail away into calmer waters with you and your partner, but you feel that you are left alone. So there's this, there's a bit of a dichotomy there, right? There's a little bit of a dissonance, excuse me. You want a peaceful relationship, right? You crave that. You crave it. You actually truly do with the Two of Cups. That's what you want. Because behind that is the Six of Wands, which is success. So for you, success actually means a mutual loving partnership, right? Based on trust, based on reciprocity, based on mutual appreciation and reciprocation, okay? I'm repeating myself there, just to be a little bit more impactful. But I think what happens is you get close, perhaps, and you leave, and you find yourself alone, the Hermit. So, Spirit, what can Gemini do? What is your advice for them so that they can have a harmonious relationship with someone else? Someone new, perhaps? What is your advice? This is a lot of advice, Spirit. This is like 10 cards. We gotta get a little bit more succinct, I think. Spirit, what is your advice for Gemini? This is kind of a deep relationship. I don't know what a deep relationship with yourself. A deep reading. Temperance. That is beautiful advice. Ooh, Five of Wands. Yeah. Perhaps this stems truly from your childhood. Six of Cups. Okay, first of all, you are feeling a lot of conflict, not because of you, but because of the people around you, the people that you listen to, perhaps. Spirit is actually saying that instead of listening to the outside voices, try the inside voice, Temperance. You already are someone who has enough judgment and experience to be able to decide what to do when it comes to matters of love. You are inherently temperate, right? Someone who can weigh out their options, make the best decision, balance their mind with their heart. You already have the tools. Spirit is not saying you need to do a whole lot of healing right now. Spirit is saying just focus on inner balance and the outer balance will come. Outer balance is reflected in relationships. Simple. The relationship you have with yourself is the relationship you end up having with other people, right? Spirit, I see that Gemini has dealt with a lot of chaos, confusion, potential deception from either others or within themselves. So what is it that is coming towards Gemini when it comes to their next love? What or who? Ooh, well, guys, wow. This is interesting. Okay. All right, you do have new opportunities coming. That's for sure. You have the Ace of Wands. That means, well, it could mean physicality with someone. I hate saying the word smexual, so I don't want to say that, but yes, coming. Potentially with a fire sign, the King of Wands. Okay, so that's someone, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Perhaps this is a new opportunity, a change in your fortune, wheel of fortune. That is luck. And guess what? The sun is out here. That is beautiful. Okay, so a lot of good things are happening in your future. But there is a warning because the devil is out here. Now, how can you avoid old patterns of behavior, whether it's falling for deception or being the deceiver, even if it's by accident, right, guys? How can you do that? Page of Swords. That is someone who has honest conversations. You don't have to go deep, right? You just have to be real and sweet. You don't have to say everything all at once, but you do have to communicate clearly and coherently, right, with your partner. This is about a partnership that I see the Fool coming out. This is maybe even a new beginning with someone from your past. Page of Swords, open-mindedness, spirit of learning, someone who is, you know, okay, like, yeah, the past happened, but I can learn from it and move forward in a healthier direction, towards a healthier kind of relationship. So Spirit, oh boy. When we began this reading, we were definitely talking about something from your past, Gemini, or someone from your past. What is the outcome of that, that relationship? Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. And Page of Cups. All right, so that is kind of cool because that means that you guys could have a new beginning. It starts small. This is not a promise card, right? This is a sweetness card. The love is still there. So you guys still have a lot of love. The Three of Pentacles in this case, right? This particular three is about collaboration and working together. I'm not saying, you know, you guys will find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or anything, but this is a start. So those of you who really choose and want to try again with the person that was on your mind when we first started this reading, absolutely possible. What is your advice, Spirit, if they want that? Strength. Oh, you definitely are dealing with a fire sign, guys. Again, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but the advice is, yeah, the Emperor upright makes really clear, classy choices. They are sovereign, and yet they are not dictators. They do make decisions for the benefit of all, not just for themselves. Whereas an Emperor in reverse, which is not what you want to exude, is someone who's kind of like my way or the highway, all right? Like either join my wagon or stay at the side of the road and find another ride. You don't want to do that. So stay strong, stay honest, stay kind, stay consistent, and yes, you can definitely have new love or your past love back in a better form. All right? Take care. I hope this helps.